Hi guys, welcome back to Finding Your Indie. We are talking about images for direct sites, and I've had a lot of people ask me this, how to do this. I actually create sites for people in Author Direct Sales and at authordirectsales.com, and we do images for the website. So here's what I use. Here's the tools that we use to do this, and I hope it's pretty easy for you to follow the steps. I'm not going to edit these videos because they're pretty short and they're pretty straightforward. So here we go. I'm inside BookBrush, which is one of my favorite tools for images for creations in the author world. Actually, I use it for just about everything that I do, not just authors, but also for my blogs that I have and for other businesses that I have in place. But one of my favorite things that we have is right here. You're going to see I have this for my paperback. This is my template for my paperbacks. This is for a bundle. This is for audiobook. This is for another form of audiobooks where I do an audiobook and an ebook bundle. And then I also have ebooks, hardcover, and then I have this right down here. My head's in the way, but this is another audiobook style. So what I do is I actually create different ones, different templates, and then I just put them in there. So for instance, if I was going to do an ebook style, I would come in and I would double click this. And if you haven't made this before, all it is a Facebook ad in the square. That's what this is, a 1080 by 1080. And then I placed the book template from here. You can see which one you can pick. I like the black because I think it's more striking. And then I have where, pardon my face, there's sun right in my eyes. And you can pick this for any of them. You can put them all in whatever, and then I just stretch them to fit so that this thing fits the container, okay, the content creator. And so this is here in this ebook, and then I have centered it. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and I'm actually going to change the cover. And this is what you click this, and you can actually pick a cover of something. And like say for instance, I wanted to change it to this. This is a beautiful cover and it actually will change it in moments. And so that's why we create the templates to be like what they are so that it just changes it. Now, here's a big deal for what you want to do for downloading. You want to come to downloads and you can do, so I do the PNG. It keeps the background transparent, which is what you want to do if you're going to be doing something inside Canva, right, with your images, or you're going to have like a background, or where you have a background enabled and so you can put something behind it, or you can move that around. So I always do a PNG and then I do a JPEG. Now the JPEG style, the JPEG style format is what I use on the website. So I would save this for the JPEG to save on the website for the product images, and I would save the PNG for any more manipulation that I might make later. So for instance, I would do that in Canva and I could put something like audiobook and paperback and whatever, right? Or the collection page that you saw previously. That was made with multiple pictures that I'd already done. Now let's say you're like, okay, well I've done this one, but I don't want to have to create it every time. You simply save this as you can save changes and save it as a template and come back down here to the lightning bolt and just keep changing out. And it's really fast. Everything looks the same, which is really great with sites when you have direct sale sites because everything looks uniform. And the nicer they look, the more consistent they look, the better off the experience is for your purchaser, your buyer, right? The person that comes to your store. So I recommend using a template, whether it looks like this, whether you do whatever, but that it's consistent. Do not use your standard book cover size without putting it into a 1080 by 1080 square. You can do that in Canva, the free version. If you don't want to pay for anything like this, you can do it in PSD, in Photoshop. You can do it anything like that you want. They have all PicMonkey, all types of picture formatting, even CapCut. I think you can do it in CapCut. Essentially, though, what I'm getting at is always make sure that you use a 1080 by 1080 format. As you can see here, this is what this is. You do a 1080 by 1080 format. That will make it so that the rest of the site looks consistent. When you are on collections pages, you're on the home page, everything will look pretty, everything will stay uniform and in line. That's what you want to do for every single image that you have. Okay, I hope this helps, guys.